Hello YouTube land people. So I want to ask you, what kind of world do you think we would have if every individual person consciously thought about everything they did to the environment? We would have a much less polluted, less toxic environment, because these big companies that produce chemicals that go into the environment would no longer make the money to do so if people consciously thought about every aspect that they did and did all they could to buy products that were less pollutive to the environment. So it's up to every individual to take that responsibility upon themselves instead of always trying to look outwards and blame companies and the government and anything and everything except themselves. And believe it or not, one of the biggest toxins, pollutants to our environment is the production of paper products. When they bleach out the paper with the chlorine bleach, it produces a dioxide, and it's one of the most carcinogenic toxins that scientists know of. It causes all kinds of cancers and birth defects, and it pollutes the groundwater. It's, like I said, it's very, very toxic, and a lot of this dioxic stuff and chlorine and bleach, there's still residues on the paper products. And so when people say use toilet paper, paper towels, and their hands or whatever is wet, then what they're doing is the bleach and the chemicals on this conventional papers that they use this chlorine and bleach on are actually seeping into your skin. And I don't think people even know this, think about this, or anything, but I've done a lot of research. And another thing, I don't understand why people have to use toilet paper at all, because if you crap once a day and you shower hopefully once a day, then why not just wait until after you crap to take your shower? To me, toilet paper isn't even cleaning yourself, you're just smearing your shit. I can't understand why you'd want to smear your shit. And another thing, toilet paper shreds. Why would you want to get shredded, nasty toilet paper all over your genitals? And another thing, toilet paper, again, it leaches chlorine bleach into your skin, and it's corrosive, and it's wood fiber. Why would you want to rub wood fiber on your skin? You know, so many things people don't think about, you know, and it's just disgusting. And you know, millions of trees every year are chopped down just to make toilet paper, and all the pollution that goes into our groundwater from processing, it's just, you can't even imagine. So yeah, paper is one of the worst things. I would say creating toilet paper is worse than driving a large SUV around. You know, it's like nobody wants to talk about stuff like that, though. Everybody wants to say, like, for example, did you know there are more accidents caused by distractions, you know, in your car, say the radio, somebody talking to you, you know, the phone. More accidents are caused by stuff like that than drunk driving. Yet people don't want to talk about that because it's too intrusive on your personal life. But I'm not talking about that. And you know, I know in life nothing can be 100% safe. I mean, that's not realistic. I'm not talking about making life 100% safe. What I'm saying is just try to be aware and conscious of what you do, because so many things we do throughout life we don't even think about. But this toilet paper thing really bothers me because I haven't used any. And you know, I do buy paper towels, but I always make sure it's chlorine free. I always buy 100% recycled paper. And most of the time I just have a washcloth handy. And when I go to the bathroom, I shower afterwards. You know, and if you don't want to shower, use a spray bottle. If you don't want to use a spray bottle, use a damp washcloth. You know, there's so many other things. You can even have a bidet. You can buy a toilet seat with a bidet that, you know, where the water shoots up. You know, there's just so many other things you can do. And then think about how much money you'll save if you stop buying toilet paper. So, just something to think about. Take care.